Live. Boom, guys. Hello, everybody. Today we have a special person here, a person that we interviewed for a couple years ago, and he was here, and he was more that a lone rider, and today he's one of the guys more active. Keith, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, brother. How you doing? Good to see you.
It's so nice to see
I
you.
got my
You've
e-skate
been
out here.
rocking here, my friend.
I've been having a lot of fun, that's for sure.
Tell us a little
Uh,
more about the last time we spoke. What changed? What changed? What was the big changes for you?
I'll tell you what. Well, hell, right before that happened, right before we talked, actually, is when I flipped over that trunk of the car, and then just talking about the helmets, and then getting to go out riding with dudes like Speed Wobbles and the NC skate crew, just traveling around, really traveling around and riding with as many people as possible. And
Do
just
you
kind of going out. I'm lucky, so I get to go out a lot and ride.
do you expect so much change, so much events, so much new people in your life?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I've actually just kind of floated along, and it just kind of all came around. I just kept on riding, and no, I never thought I'd be right here. Hell no, absolutely not. If you would have told me 5 years ago that I'd be out riding around
My
on a
friend is
longboard,
already close to 4 years. The last time we talked, the two of us, and
that's true.
that is big changes. Today we have lots of machines in your back. Tell us a little more about the updates that you made from that time to today, because today you are a different rider. You are in a different category.
I just got since I get to ride so much, and it's just a perfect area to ride. I get 2 days off, so I have 2 days off. My kids are older, so I basically just kind of go out, and practice is always kind of the funnest part. So I just kind of started going in circles, just trying then carving, trying to go around cones and everything, just trying to really practice as much as I could. Because when I got hit by the car, I probably could have, if I could have done a hard stop. So that's kind of what I had in my mind, and was like, you know what, I gotta learn to ride this thing. And then I realized, I think this is way more fun doing a lot. This is a lot of fun doing this stuff, and just kind of sliding around, then going into the racing. That's just fun. I just have a good time out racing. I'm not trying to break any speed records. I just enjoy being out
The
there.
important thing today, what you are riding, the way you ride from before, that was a big upgrade in your life. The machines that you have today, you have some companies that's supporting you now. Tell us a little more.
Yeah, well, Matt Eastgate's been awesome. Calvary, they've hooked me up with some wheels and stuff and some trucks, and they're really great because they both companies, you can tell, actually have like a real true passion for Eastgate,
Mhm.
and getting involved, and just really trying to get people to ride. And because that's really, when I go out, I kind of live in a touristy area, and it's a state park that's kind of a PEV resort. Actually, it's
Mhm.
perfect. And so I get asked all the time, and I'm trying to get people to ride. And Maddie Skate's been awesome. They're always involved, and they're always helping out. Brian is always helping people out. When we were at Eastgate Con, he was just out there helping people get their stuff together. And I don't think I ever saw him get up from the table. And yeah, it's just been awesome. All the people are great. The Mad Eastgate team is awesome. The NC Eastgate crew that actually got me really into it when I first got into. I went down to Carolina and met up with those guys at Oak City Shred Fest, and it's kind of
Mhm.
been game on from there. And my Zealot actually broke. That my first one. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm putting
I
together a
think
different
you,
one.
my friend, I think you are one of the funniest persons of the world with much positive energy. And there is so much time we don't see, but I'm always looking to your videos, and I'm just seeing this guy who is enjoying this trip and just having fun and knowing
100%.
uh, for you in this all these years, my friend, what was that surprised you, or what was that you like? I see that you was in a skate con, lots of events. how do you see the change of all these events? How do you see, is do you think the electro skateboards is coming back now more and more?
I'll tell you what, the group of talent that showed up at EskateCon this year was pretty shocking. Like it really jumped a lot. There was a lot of three link trucks out there. There were a lot of stooge boards out there, and there was a lot of really great riders. I mean, everybody was out there was ripping it. It was a great track, and yeah, I definitely think it's. Hopefully, we need something here in the Midwest. So we just had TEF1 in Atlantic City over the weekend, which was awesome. Good job, Josh.
Mhm.
Congratulations, Team Mad.
Yeah.
Um, and me and actually Josh, we're actually hoping to host a group ride at the end of the summer where I'm hoping to bring.
Ooh.
I kind of live in a perfect area that's about a 5 to 8 hour drive from most of the Midwest and East Coast.
Hmm.
So we're hoping to host a ride and get as many people out here as we can because there's 5 mile trail right on the water that with a bunch of Airbnbs, you can park your car and basically just ride through multiple different towns with fresh paved roads everywhere and nice bars right on the water. And basically, kind of, we're trying to get together some events and hopefully have like some prizes and basically games and little. I'm working with kind of the state and another organization here to hopefully help it grow. But this is kind of
Hmm.
first time really kind of coming out and really putting it out there. We've kind of been throwing the date of 8/22 out. So we're going to
22 of
host it and
what
hope
month?
people
What
come.
month?
August 22nd, 2025 is when that weekend. We're going to hopefully set up some cones and work with the state park because it's a recreational area. There's
Hmm.
signs everywhere within like 30 miles that say
Hmm.
bikes can use the whole lane. So it's a very PEV friendly city, a town. It's just a tiny little town on the water, but
Yeah, my
it's a
friend.
cool little party town. That's what's fun about it. Everybody's chill.
It's your first time. I just want to say to you, my friend, first times is always you're going to learn with your mistakes. Don't be upset to do mistakes. That is just bring the people, and next year is going to be bigger and bigger, and just have fun. And that
Yep.
is the important thing. I think that you have to be the most positive person in the world.
Yeah, that's all you
Nobody
can really do.
nobody is going to be I'm going to change it like this. Hello my friend, hello UK. uh Nobody is going to be with the first event perfect.
No, oh no, we get that. We're just hoping to get as people come here because there's been people come from like Chicago and Michigan and a couple other spots, and every time everybody comes here is just like, yeah, yeah, this is perfect because you can pretty much ride around, hit the bars on the lake, go to the part at the end of the trail and do races. So we're trying to make it look fun as hell, and if you build it, they will come type of situation for anybody that remembers that reference.
I think
We
we
get
have
a
to I think he has a question here, and I think that is when we're going to see that
I knew it.
I,
I knew it.
I just want
I
I just
knew
want
it was going to be the thing.
I was good the question because I want to talk about that today. You have a very special friend.
Yeah.
It is a guy always with you making all the videos. Is some good friend of you today?
Josh,
Yeah.
old Josh Speed Wobbles. Yeah, he lives about 3 hours north of me. And he actually came down for a few weeks and we were doing the floor in my
Hmm.
house. And so we would do the floor for a little bit in the morning and then kind of ride during the day. But then we got slammed with a ton of rain. We actually did try to shoot a few podcasts and they just bombed. Like it was unbearable because I went back and tried to watch them and piece it together one way. And it's like, okay, this ain't working here too well. We got to figure something else out.
But to
But
the
we're going to
question,
go for it.
to the question of the what is the answer?
It's not out of the. It's hopefully going to continue to be birthed right now. It's going to take some work, but we're getting it together. We got the house. I got my house done he's 3 hours away.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully it'd be awesome if he'd come down here for a season, and we could just ride and do group rides all the time. Because there's a bigger picture that I hope to have happen here once with my local area
Uh-huh.
and the stuff that they do. They do a lot of stuff festival wise and events and stuff like that and camps and stuff. So I'm
Oh,
getting
this
ready to retire, so I gotta find something else to do.
my friend, these guys, they are amazing. I'm just going to put
I
some
can't
videos
see.
here just for you guys to see it,
What?
and that way.
Or,
So
okay.
if you go to
I
his
appreciate.
channel, you're just going to see it. Some of the videos that you made. What you are using today? 360
Yeah, I just got the X5,
is the
and
best one, my friend.
yeah, and I broke the lenses the second day, but luckily I had the covers on.
Uh huh.
So now I gotta get a new set of lens
Yeah, but
covers.
the good thing is about the five is you can just change it yourself. You just have to buy the set. You don't
Oh
have to.
yeah.
That is the good thing by the five, my friend.
Oh yeah, yeah, they are nice and easy to change. The problem is I'll still go out and use it without those lens covers and say, okay, I'm not going to drop it. Then I go and do something
You're going
stupid.
to drop it all the time, my friend. No chance. I like
Yep.
the videos that you make, the compilations. You are not a writer who are just making the best feature videos. You show when you do mistakes. You show the faults that you have. Is
Those are the
something
best
very,
part.
yeah, my friend. That is memories. Lots of people don't put it, and I think that is one of the things most important that we have. Oh, Mario is there. Hello, Mario.
Hey, what's up, Mario? Hope you're healing up good, buddy. Missed
Yeah, I
him at
hope that
Eastgate
you're
Con
doing
this
better.
year. That was a big one.
Yeah, but he made a video like he was like with a small.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I saw that. That was perfect.
I think that was very good. Uh, do you think when you go to the like we are talking about skate cone? Do you think the skate cone today is the maybe the number one place for the skates in?
Oh, for sure. For event wise in the
Mhm,
US, yeah, for sure. They there was a good the lot was so big this year,
mhm.
and but the people still filled it out well, and there was a lot of racers. Like there was quite a few racers. I was actually kind of surprised, and I think next year is going to be even bigger. And I talked to a lot of people. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought about something else. But yeah, I think next year is the 2025, so that'll be I have a feeling that's going to be a big one. It's
I think
definitely
too, my
coming
friend.
back.
But the good thing, what you see this year, different from the other years, you are seeing more people coming outside of USA too. You
Oh,
are
for
having,
sure. Yeah, I mean, that's the main one that people come to. I mean, heck, they came all over. I mean, Australia, hell, that's one hell of a trip.
yeah.
Uh, and those
Europe was
guys
a
can
lot of
race.
guys too. Was
Yeah, and
lots
they
of
have
guys.
amazing racers too. And I think a few of them couldn't make it, which because I mostly like watching it and everything. I'd just go out and like I said, I'm not trying to break any records. I'm getting older. I don't want to fall. I do have a stooge board coming though. It's going to be here this week, but I'll go have fun. Um,
I have the hat.
oh, I'm kind of nervous to get on the thing, but I don't have the crazy ESCs, those Max 4 ESCs that those guys fly. It's so much fun to watch.
But do you think, my friend, do you think the having the opportunity to test different machines today was something very good for you?
Oh yeah, yeah. I like getting on. I still want to learn the EUC, and I would love to get on a one wheel because I know I would have a blast on that. And I've got a perfect spot right out my front door that I can go and ride all day at if I wanted
And
to.
I
So
think
yeah,
it's
I guess I'm gonna have to get a one wheel here soon.
Do you know that the guys now they are using more the AUCs for racing in the same tracks that you use the skateboards. You have Mario, you have lots of guys who race in skateboards now. They are using the AUCs too, and then you
Yeah,
have
the
the one
E
wheelers.
yeah, the EUCs definitely outnumber the skateboards, the e-skate by quite a bit. And hopefully that continues to grow as like the talent is out there. I mean, there were a lot of three links and a lot of fast riders out there that this year. There really was, and a lot of people commented on that. And it's good to see. And hopefully, honestly, not to bring it back to this, but I'm hoping to give a spot in the Midwest that the people from the East Coast can come to in the Midwest for the people that can't fly out there, but it's within a 5 or 6 hour drive. You know, it's a party town, and we're hoping to make it worth their trip, hopefully. But hope because Josh lives a few hours north of me. He's going to continue to race and travel, and we're going to keep another guy up in Michigan. Will, he's going to come down, and we're kind of thinking about doing a little journey across the U.S. and stop in different towns, hopefully, at least California.
Today you are ambassador of. Tell us a little more about that.
The Mad Eastgate ambassador,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, basically the Mad Eastgate. So I'm not on the Mad Eastgate race team. I'm kind of like
Hmm.
I'm a travel. I'm an Eastgate team travel guy. I'm like one of the pit guys.
Yeah.
Um, and that's what's so much fun is going around and getting to represent Mad Eastgate too and show different people that are curious about whatever. Because a lot of times any of these events I'm at, I'm most of the time over off to the side, and I'm usually sliding around somewhere, just dicking around the whole time. And it's basically just because I love riding it and flipping it around so much. It's a legitimate having a good time, and it's fun because then people start gravitating to it. People start coming out and they're like, "What's going on?" And then they start doing it, and then it's just then it grows and grows, and next thing you know, you got 4 or 5 people out there sliding around.
And then I see that you like to go in snow, in ice. You like to make some wheelies now. Are you are you
Yeah,
are you learning to do the wheelies?
that was my electric tape binding,
Uh-huh.
which worked really well, but my foot was able to come out really easy because I didn't want my foot to get stuck in there. But no, I would love to try. Yeah, that's a lie. I have a perfect spot right up the road. I'll eventually end up trying it this summer. Yeah, it's gonna happen. You got to make it look fun to get people out here. That how else is it gonna try and make it look as fun as possible so that the next generation comes up and rides.
From the last time we speak about 4 years ago, how do you see the changes of quality of machines? How do you see the upgrade of these 4 years for you, my friend? What was the big change for you that you see in a skate world, electric skate world,
I'll tell you the
for you?
the quality is really going up. I've noticed really well. Like your bang for your buck, you can find just about anything in there. And as far as innovation, the Mad Links, I think those are going to be really, really. I think people are going to gobble those up because there were a lot of three links at Eastgate Con. If that's any indicator of those, because I wrote some the other day, and I'm getting ready to order some, and they are very nice. I really like the Radium. I really love the Radium Mach 1. I
Hmm.
love that the traction control essentially.
Hmm.
I really, really, and I love that suspension, and I would love to beat that. I would really love to. That's a board I really want
But
to
then
have for
you
like a
have
month and rip around.
But then you have the other thing that you like some parks. I'm seeing you testing in some parks, doing some crazy stuff. Is something that you are testing now more and more?
Well, the Calvary that I got from OMW, it's the full flex deck. And so it's got some good flex, but the enclosure, the battery enclosure, is kind of a free floating enclosure almost, kind of held in the four corners. And so it gives it just enough firmness, but it's great off road. It's actually a lot of fun with the 7-inch tires, and it just bounces perfectly. And so I'm able to go take that thing off road, which is something I would only rarely do with my Ace deck. With that was really, you know, it's a full stiff deck. But
He's telling here. Can you? He's telling Matt Ace Skate put together a hell of the team from all over USA. Do, do you
hell
think?
yeah, they did.
Uh-huh.
They've got a awesome team between Don Juan, the Don father, Brian, Kevin, Bev Nerd, those guys all will. They all are just great people that really care about the products. They're just a great team. And the racers, you got Reggie and Jack who are
Uh-huh.
flying. Now
Uh-huh.
Josh goes out, and this was only like his, I think, third race, I think, on
Mhm.
that board, and he comes out and wins. And I'm just like, man, they're killing it across the U.S. They can't beat it. It's a blast when we can all get together and hang out, and everybody shares knowledge and little tips and tricks, and it's just a great group of people. It really, really is.
I'm just asking about that because are you seeing more and more teams coming together for this
Hmm.
event? You are seeing. Do you notice that you are seeing more teams preparing themselves for this type of events or more
Oh, for
individuals?
sure. The individuals, is that what you said? There's
No.
definitely
I'm asking, do you see more individuals being alone or do you seeing more people creating teams in USA?
I think there's definitely quite a few teams because you've got between the Stooge team, the Mad Eastgate team, RKP, you got the DC teams, the New York, the NC Skate, X-Way always sends out a team, Meepo, the Antra, they all, Antra is really just kind of Fabian, I guess, but the other teams, yeah, there's
He's a
quite a
big.
few. Uh, right? Oh, sorry, but
No, I'm
yeah,
listening.
I felt so bad last year at last year's Eastgate Con.
Uh-huh.
It was the race that he was in,
Uh-huh.
Fabian, right? Yeah, he and he
Fabian.
got he yeah, he got basically got wiped out, wrecked. He wasn't in the best of moods, and it's kind of at the end of the race, end of the events, and here comes my dumbass. He's kind of sitting down, like, damn, I shit that sucks, And I'm like, hey, can I ride the black the Onzer 3? And he just looks at me like, uh, I felt bad. I'm like, oh man, that dude probably doesn't want to deal with me right now. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, there's definitely who's some of the other teams. There's definitely everybody's got their jerseys, and everybody's really stepping it up.
Then you have the guys from Europe now. They as a team that they come together there too. And the guys
Yeah,
from Australia coming too as a team too.
yeah. I think some of the guys from Australia couldn't make it, which really sucked. I think something happened with customs or something because everybody was looking forward to that race because there was so much talent supposed to be coming this year, and not that the talent that showed up. I mean, they freaking stepped up. Um, but it is awesome that the European guys, everybody comes from just all over to come because you don't see a whole lot of that the other direction. You know what I mean?
Do you
Um,
think do you think my friend uh, seeing what you are seeing now, racing and pushing, that we're going to see maybe in the future more and more machines coming, more companies coming with new machines because of these races?
I think it's inevitable. I really do. I think this is something that's not going away, and people see it are just seeing them more and more, and eventually they're going to say, well, what the hell is that? Or their neighbor's going to get one, and then their kids are going to get involved, and it's not something that's going to go away, I don't think. And I think it's just going to continue to have get more and more popular. And the e-skate, it's going to be the e-skate's always kind of that always kind of looked at, it's always that smaller bit of community, but it's not
Yeah,
as big as say the one
but
wheel.
Imagine this, my friend. For 4 years, when we talk, that was like I can tell for me, the skate was like over. Was the EUCs was taking over, the one wheels was taking over, and then you see now the big comeback. The A skate con, the guys from which with the races from them, the around USA and now Europe and Australia coming back with the races. We seeing the big back from the skateboard. That was a big help for the community of skateboards, because now
Hmm.
we are talking every day about the skateboards races. Not anymore like we was just talking about the AUCs. Now we are seeing the skateboards coming back. And don't
Hmm.
forget that most of the tracks, the skateboards still have the record of speed. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, who doesn't want to watch somebody stand on a board going 60 miles an hour around turns? It's only going to catch on more and more people. I've never met somebody that I haven't talked to while I'm out riding, not say, damn, that looks cool. And then I try to talk them into getting on it, and everybody thinks they're going to break their neck. But the reality is, it's not that hard. It's everybody did it when they were younger.
yeah.
Give it another shot. You don't have to fly.
The problem is when we are on the top of them, we want to fly.
I know it's so easy to do. I mean, well, I had a bad wreck actually in February, and I'm just now starting to get back over my
How, how,
speed fear,
how,
my speed feels.
how do you see today as protections, my friend? Are you taking care more of you with protections, or you are always forgetting?
Oh, hell no. I am always got stuff all over me now. I've missed too much work. I've had nope, not that, not that I got injured. If anybody first watching this riding, that's just um. All right, I'll say it. The first time I hurt my bicep, it was because I reached down to pick up my ace deck and I
Uh-huh.
accidentally hit the throttle. And I tried to grab the board at the same time, and it kind of tore my bicep.
It's over. It's over, my friend. You don't have no chance. It's like me, my friend. And it always comes when you not expecting. He's always like a big surprise.
Oh yeah, it was a big surprise, real big. But you know what? It's been awesome. I mean, it's too much fun to not get out and go do and try and encourage other people to get out and do and encourage the kids to get out and ride. And there's actually at the park by me, there's groups that come out there that are kind of like from like troubled youths and stuff like that that just need an outlet, and I'm hoping to start working with them of taking them out and riding and teaching them something to just go out, ride, meditate, and it teaches you a lot when you're out there just cruising.
Yeah, my friend, I think so. But like you, I want to make like this type of questions. I think is important. Yeah, I see that you sometimes you test off road, you test other types. What is your style for you? The person, what you prefer, or you prefer different types? Because I see that you do lots of tricks today. You do lots of stop playing with the board. Is what is that you like more? You as a rider, who motivate you
Uh,
more?
I think just honestly, just getting out and just kind of going out and cruising and seeing everything as a kind of like a snowboard ski resort type of thing. I love the carving and sliding and kicking it around and trying to just learn to control it as much as I can. I love the practicing. And I think that ultimately, but then once I get on my board that when I want to go fast, I get on, then by the end of that, I end up going, you know, 35 or so, which I know isn't fast a lot of people, but for me, after that last fall, yeah,
Uh, uh,
it's hard. That's a tough question.
yeah, my friend.
I love
Then maybe.
traveling. Here's the part I love the best. I love
Mhm.
traveling and seeing everybody and just riding with everybody. That's what I think I love the best.
I think that is the most important. Is community thing, that you have the contact with the persons. How it's been for you in this year's? the change of seeing new communities, new people, meeting new riders, hearing the feedback from each other. How has been this road for you, my friend? Do you see that is lots of positive things out there for the new people who wants to come to this world?
Oh, yeah, heck yeah. That's what I love. I love seeing the groups just grow, the different groups grow. And the one thing I noticed when I would go down to DC or Carolina or New York or Vegas, those are the main places. The Eastgate community is so awesome. Everybody is just super chill, super willing to share knowledge. Doesn't matter what anybody's riding, people are just out riding. It's a I think it's the best community, and that's just kind of what attracts. That's going to be one of the first things I think that can attract people to it too, because everybody is just awesome. It's small enough that everybody's still, you know, you run into people, say what's up, and ask them about their board. And I don't think I've ever met I don't think I've ever met somebody that was a real dick in Eastgate. I don't think, honestly.
Yeah, the community is very good, my friend, and very very polite. And if you don't make dumb questions, of course, you're not going to receive. Then is a dick if he give you a wrong answer, my friend. I think like that. For you, you are a person who still like more street tires. What is your style? Do you like to carve more
Hmm.
with the streets?
Yeah.
What is your type?
Yeah, I do. I love the V2s. Those are just, especially where I live, the pavement is perfect. And then the areas where if there's rocks or whatever, it's just carving out there. I love it. Definitely the street wheels, because my Calvary, with it being the full flex deck and everything, I kind of look at that more as kind of my go out and maybe beat it up and kick it off road a little bit. So I keep my
Same.
Aries with some
And
Mad wheels.
how was for you the experience of being in this rides in with the guys on the Las Vegas? So many people together. How was that for you, my friend?
Okay, so so we just drove 38 hours to get there. Right, as soon as we get there, we meet up with
38 hours.
James. Yeah, oh yeah, we're coming
Woo.
from 38 hours away. Just drove straight through.
Uh-huh.
And we basically get there and we meet up with James Jensen,
Uh-huh.
and go out and hit the strip. And as soon as we just hit the strip and take off, and I'm like, there's too much. There's too much stimulation. I can't do this. I'm on street wheels. I'm bouncing around everywhere. I'm like, okay, get me off of this. Put me on the sidewalk for a second. But it was a blast, especially with the group. And once you get, I like to get warmed up a little bit. But yeah,
Yeah.
once you get in, it was awesome. It was a great time.
We are just seeing some of your videos. Was for you the first time that you've been there? Was for you a big surprise because of the group rides? How much people was there? Seeing so much different types of machines, some different types of riders. Because in this rides in the evening, that was all the types of PVs, and most of them was not PVs, was bicycles, was motorcycles. Everybody was there, and
Uh-huh.
was a big confusion. Huh?
Yeah, well, we actually the one night we met up with a big Vegas bicycle group, and they had all kinds of crazy contraptions. It was cool. And we basically hung out with them for about, I think, 6 or 8 miles, and then we split off and went and did our own thing and rode.
Mhm.
The PEVs went and rode a different route, went up
Mhm.
I think a parking garage and got stuck. But yeah, it's a there was definitely a lot of bikes, a lot of cool stuff that I wish I would have had a chance to ride.
But don't you think that was maybe too much? Is too much people? Maybe
Well,
when
I
you do
guess it.
one time, when you do one time is okay, but when you do with so much people, is always the risk. Not the you making the mistake, but the mistakes of the other guys. We are just seeing some videos from you that the guys come in the back and make the mistakes on the guy on the front.
Yeah, that. kind of falls back in my opinion is that just kind of falls back into that don't be a dick rule, don't just, the faster people that ride, usually within a few miles, people kind of find an area,
Hmm.
you know, uh, you have people up in the front, going a little faster. Everybody kind of finds their area, and eventually, but then there is always a few people flying through from back to front that there's always going to be one, but when there's that many people, yeah, there's bound to be one, and that's okay. They usually learn a lesson one way or another, and
Oh, that is my first time. Everybody seeing me or not? I'm here.
yeah, there really wasn't a whole lot of that actually. I only saw I think one wreck really, and it was really chill. And that was the other thing. Everybody knew it's going to be a nice chill ride, but the other ones that I've done down in Carolina, the very first big group ride I did was about 200, 300 one wheels. And
Yeah.
that
Ooh.
was fun. Everybody cruised along good, and everybody does a pretty good job at keeping track where everybody else is. I'm
Yeah,
sure there's
yeah.
groups out there that have issues, but
I think the groups are always good organized. I have the pleasure to ride with close to 300 riders here in Germany, and that was everything was okay. There was no problems. Of course, there is some small touches, but that is something that can happen to anyone. That is
yeah,
not
yeah.
a problem. But you have to always be more careful because you never know what can happen. But for you, my friend, what is the expectations for you now in 2025?
Well, right now, just really getting a chance to focus on hopefully continuing to build up, a group ride and getting something, an event actually put on. This is actually stuff that I've kind of been working on for about 2 years actually, and
Hmm.
making contacts and joining certain organizations, and our local organization, our Lions Club, they give back to the community a lot, and the community would love to come out and watch the people ride. So we're really putting a lot of focus into that, and kind of hoping to continue creating something out here where I live, and because it's a perfect location, it's a kind of a tourist area. So create a spot where people can come and ride, and kind of see where it goes from there.
My friend,
Hopefully,
I'm very happy to have you here 4 years later and seeing how great now you are. The only thing I'm missing is you don't have continue not to have too much riders close to you. You need more persons. You need more persons, not 3 hours from you, but maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour was perfect for you to have more rides together. And I
yeah,
know how
yeah.
difficult is that because I'm in the same spot like you, my friend.
Yeah, the nice thing is where I live, I'm only about 25 minutes from the capital of our state's capital. So there's
Okay.
a whole untapped group of people there that just don't come out here yet. And so me and Josh are going to hopefully hit some of those spots, and do some marketing, I guess, and pass out some flyers. And it's kind of like
But
herding cats.
close to you, you have lots of one wheelers too.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
big
they're
group.
definitely out there.
There is lots of a big group in Ohio, a big group of one wheelers. I know that they have a big event. I have to see what is the event, but they have a big event too, and it's always good if you can reach to them because they are very unite and very very nice people. And I think that
Yep.
will be an option to come and visit you for the event. That's the way you bring communities.
Yep, that's exactly my hope, is the because I know the one wheel community would love the one spot, and I know I
Hmm.
would, because I know I would if
Hmm.
but and I'm out on this trail by my house, and
Hmm.
I'm out riding around all the time. I mean,
Hmm.
all the time. And so I'm people know who I am and recognize me, and they're always asking me questions and stuff. But shoot, I totally forgot where I was going with that. Um, the
Yeah, you
oh
was
the
talking
one oh
about.
the one wheel
Yeah.
group. Yeah, that's we're hoping to reach out, and I would love to get to know them, and that's hopefully what we're trying to create out here. Because again, if we build it, they will come, and I think
Don't
they'll
stop
come out
doing, my
here.
friend. Don't stop
Huh?
doing. Be positive.
Nope.
The first time is going to be difficult. The second time is going to be better. And I
Yep.
have lots of persons who make events who comes here to the interviews. And every year I'm just listen to them. In the beginning was nobody, and then they start to build, and build. And today, and they learn too with the, and they upgrade because they listen to the feedback of the riders, and
Hmm.
the, the, that is going to start to grow. And if you give up, my friend, then what you build is going to is going to go away. And that's the, I always tell to everybody, if you do it always. And every year you're going to bring more persons, more and more and more, and the event then is going to be bigger. Look today, what is the Ace Skate Con?
Hmm.
Who can
Exactly. Yeah.
imagine? Who
Yeah.
was the person who can imagine that was going to be so big?
Yeah. Exactly. I've got nothing but time in between my on my days off, so
Yeah.
I got nothing else. I got, that's a big part. So I'm just going to keep on doing it, and it'll slowly grow as it will. This is a little PV resort. It just doesn't know it yet.
I hope that, my friend, you have lots of success. Maybe we can update close to August for you to talk about the event, or you can send me some links for me to make propaganda that the event can be. I can
That'd
help
be
in any
awesome.
way, because we have to work as community to make that the events comes more and more, and that way we can have all of us fun, and maybe you can meet more persons close to you, and you can create maybe a great community, and that way is going to be good for everybody.
Yep. That's the goal. You just said it all right there. That's it. We've
So,
got
my
boards
friend,
to
I don't. Yeah, yeah, please, 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 please.
we've got boards we
How many do
we
you
lend
have
to
now,
people
my
and
friend?
stuff.
How many do you have
Um,
now?
well, technically, I guess 7 or 8, but not really. I think it's really more like 5. I've got a
Yeah, but
Stooge
now
that
you are
my
waiting for one more.
yeah, that one old. I got me a Godster amps build, a Stooge SS that it's
Yeah,
gonna
and do you
be
have a
fun.
number? What is going to be
I
the
think
number?
I'm pretty sure it's 12. I haven't seen it in a while. No, it's 13, I think. It's 13. Yep.
Nice, 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 my friend. I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, it's a good one.
My friend, thank you so much for coming here. It's a
Thank you
pleasure
for
to
having me.
see you. You are a
It's
friend.
always good to see you.
My friend, you are a good friend. You are a very good friend. I'm very happy that you are going more to the events. You are rocking the videos. You are a machine. And the
I
important thing,
appreciate it.
most of the time, you do it because you love it, and that's what I love about you. Doesn't matter if you are alone or you are with friends. You are just doing the stuff. And I just want to say something for all the people out there. If you are out there and you are riding electro skateboards and you are afraid to make a video out, don't forget, we need more propaganda. We need more to say that the electro skateboard is alive, that we are there. There is more events, that you can create a good community around the world, and that way we're going to have more fun. And like him, he is a person who, the first time he was here, was more a lone rider, and today he goes everywhere. 34 hours to go to event. That is, my friend. That is woo love.
Worth it.
Love and passion.
That is worth it. I mean, it's totally worth it. Yeah, I wouldn't do it if it wasn't worth it. So, yep, best time, best group. Yeah, it's great when I met Josh because he's taught me a ton. Like he's been a huge influence just being 3 hours away. Every time we get together, we're just doing something different, something goofy. He's doing some crazy shit, and it's just
The
kind
two
of
of you doing crazy shit. The two of you together. I don't know who push more for the other. You guys are the two of you
oh
together. You are perfect.
yeah, it's been a great we're great travel part buddies, and it just yeah, it's kind of like a yin and yang. It works pretty good. We both got some time, and we both love the sport, and we both want to have a blast doing it and help make it grow. I'm actually going to be going up there, I think, next week. I think I got to go get my board.
Doesn't matter, my friend. The important thing is the two of you bring lots of positive things and you enjoy yourselves in a way that I recommend for every people to come and see your videos and to understand that is not just go and go fast. There is so many much things you can have so much fun, and you can the two of you like other persons, if you have a friend and you have the option to do that, one is going to push the other, and that way you're going to go to another level always,
Yep. Yep. The
my friend.
more you ride. Yep.
Yeah,
The more you ride, the more you ride with people, without going beyond the limit or anything. And yeah,
how are we going to
the
go to
more
the
you push
limit?
yourself and just a little bit, you got to eventually, but one step at a time. And I think once people get over that fear and they see more people riding, they can be talked into it. Everybody stepped on a skateboard when they were younger,
Yeah, my
so
friend.
they can do it again.
I just say to you, my, and I say to everybody out there, uh, have a bless, my friends. Have a good ride. Enjoy yourselves. Before we go, I want to now that you're going to change, you're going to how is that with the bindings? Is easy for you? Do you
I've
feel?
never, I don't know. I've never ridden with bindings, and
Yeah, that's why
I'll
I asked you, because I know that you are a free, high guy who rides with your feet always free, and now going. Do you think that is going to be a big change for you?
Yeah, I probably won't put any bindings on right away, but I'll definitely have something on there, I think, at some point once I get
Okay, they just
more
put on the
getting
front
comfortable.
normally.
Yeah, that's the whole probably what I do. I don't like I'll have to feel it out. I
Yeah.
like moving my feet around a lot, but
Okay.
we'll
I know
see.
that. That's why I'm asking you this, because it's going to be a big change for you.
Well, I don't mind it when I put my electric tape.
Hmm.
I don't mind that binding. I actually really like it.
Okay.
It's actually kind of perfect. Yeah, because I can take it off and not
Hmm.
put it on, then I can just snap it over top of it.
Okay. Yeah,
But
we
it's
will
actually
see.
kind of nice. I don't mind it, so I think I'll pick up on it pretty quick.
I hope so, my friend. I thank you.
I
I
hope
just
so. You
want you
should
to
too.
enjoy it, my friend. Thank you so much for coming.
Definitely will.
You are always welcome here. We have to upgrade
Thank
again
you.
in 4 years.
Yep,
Don't forget, we are coming now to 400 interviews, my friend. That is
that's
amazing.
great, dude. That is awesome. Yeah, you've come a heck of a long way too. I think yeah, you can just tell the everything. It's very long way.
My
Doing
friend,
a
more
great
than
job. I
400
love what
riders
you're
here.
doing.
More. I think this month we come to the 400. You are the 387 interview, and 400 interviews, my friend. That is,
Well, and
and it's a pleasure. Yeah,
the
please.
more this sport grows, the more we need. Because I love what you're doing. I love it when you talk to everybody because that just helps bring people can watch it, and it just helps bring people less. You feel like you can say, "Hey, what's up?" to them when if you see them at an event or something. You know a little bit about them. Say, "Hey, well, it's
My
very."
friend,
I love it.
this is so important for me. For me, so many riders that came back to me and said, Nelson, that was so nice to interview, and that bring me more persons that was in the event, and the people say, hey, that you are this guy who was in this interview. Oh, I see now I'm following you, and for me that was that was always the meaning from this channel. I don't win nothing with this. I never monetize nothing. I don't want that. I just want us to have more riders, more events, more community, more
Yes.
fun, meeting more persons. That is the goal from this here. I don't care about the rest. If the people say, "Oh, you want to," I don't bring companies. Sometimes I bring a company if I see the company invest in the riders.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Yep.
okay, they deserve to come here. But if not, I don't bring. I'm here made for the riders, for people who love the sport, like you. That's why
Yeah.
I bring you for the second time. I invited you again because I think it was important to update what happened, because was lots of change in these 4 years. And I think you are the right one of the right persons to say what changed for you. And that it was very nice to have you here, my friend. And I always want to say to you, thank you so much to don't stop doing what you doing all this time. You cannot imagine. I'm going to tell you my opinion. You cannot imagine, but indirectly, you help lots of people coming to this sport, and people that see your videos and see the way you have fun, the way sometimes you make videos on the event from other riders. Because for me, that is the important thing. Not just videos from you, is filming the others too, showing that you are there for the community too. And like you, most of the times putting your lives to show what is happening in that moment for the people to see. And that is, for me, a community guy is a person is loving what he's doing and is saying, I'm going to share with my community. Maybe they are not there, but they want to see it. And that is so nice. And I hope that more and more riders understand that we need that feedback. We need that people not just, oh, I have to make a video for my skateboard. Oh, I don't care about the community. No, that's for me the difference between you and lots of people. That's why I tell, if you are out there, you have a camera, doesn't matter, just a telephone. Do with your telephone. Make a small video. It's going to help a lot. Like always, my
Yep.
friend. I tell you, sorry, I speak a little too much, but I think you deserve that. And I think you are a person that
Thank you.
is very special for us. And like always, I invite persons to come here that I'm today I'm very specific of people I want to bring here is people who work a lot for the community and bring lots of stuff to the table for us, and that make this sport bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's why, from me, from my side, I want to say thank you so much for what you did till today for all of us. You deserve my respect a lot, my friend. And believe me, I have lots of respect for you. And uh, uh, I don't follow
Thank
you sometimes so much because I have to work too, because I don't do this as a job. But when I have a chance, I follow everybody. I make the stories from everybody, and I try to help the much I can in my way. That's why I think you do the same. And if you guys are out there and if you have the chance to do something, just a little, this little is going to help a lot. Support the events, go there, or make propaganda from the events, or try to go to a group ride. Don't be negative, try to be positive. See the right, if you never try it, go to event, ask to someone, can I try it, can I see it? The people are very humble, and the people wants to have more people in the community. Do that. Bring your family, your kids. It's going to be different. It's going to be fun. There's lots of
Yep.
people who's going to take care of you. And if you have your event, I recommend to everybody who's around you, go and visit him. Make the event bigger.
Come
That
on.
is the thing.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
come
speak too
on
much.
out. No, thank you very much. I very appreciate that very much. You're you're awesome. Thank you very much. And
My friend, you
you're
deserve it. Come
100%
on.
right. You're
You are
100%
a
right
good
though.
person, my friend. You are a good person and you are a good rider. And I love that. You have the two things together. And for me is the most important. You are like a nice package. And we cannot ask more than that. That's why I love this community. That's why I love the people I bring here. And that's why we are in Facebook in all the groups. I don't do just in Facebook. You are in X. I just want to make propaganda for all of us. The most lots of people come out. The YouTube has not so much views, but in Facebook there is 10,000, 15,000 views in the interviews. That is where the community is there. That is what
Yeah,
matters for me. Because most of this today, I was in the skateboards. I was in all the groups of skateboards, and I put the interview live from you, and that is the important thing. And we have to be like you, my friend. We have to be positives. We have to enjoy and love the ride. Doesn't matter what you're riding. I don't care if you ride a UC or one wheel. If you just want to have fun, go with me and we're going to have fun. You drive what you want, I drive what I want. Just go and have some fun.
Yep. And we're all going to end up meeting at the same spot anyway. So it doesn't matter really how fast or slow somebody goes. Just
And
get
enjoy
out
the
and
time that you are here, my friend, because we never know what's going to happen tomorrow. That's why I
nope.
always that there is another person here who came here to say hello. That is from Australia. Hey there, sorry
Hey,
about
looky here.
that.
Look
Good morning,
there.
my
I wore that. That this is old Craig's hat here. Got it at
friend.
Eastgate Con.
That
That's
is
why I wore it.
Chris is one of the. You have to come back. You have to come here, my friend. We have to make update. I want to bring this guy too because he do lots of good things good for the community in Australia, and I think it's important to bring him here. My friend, I'm going to leave like always for you the last words for the community, for the people who's going to see this video maybe later on or is seeing now. I leave like always with you with the last words for the community.
Well, I think you nailed it quite a bit there. I think just being for me getting out and just trying to be positive and trying with wanting to grow, where I am, I realize that, you know, and people can come out here and ride and if the positivity just attracts so much more than anything else and there's really no reason to be negative and have negative outlooks on anything. So I basically it's get out and ride and have fun. Don't be afraid. Hop on and give it a try. Get out and enjoy it. Enjoy it while we can because we don't know, like you said. And your daily reminder of just don't be a dick.
Yeah, my
That's
friend.
it.
And enjoy life.
That's it.
Life is beautiful. And if you go with this guy, you're just going to have a good time because just see the videos from
We will
him.
have it.
I'm just going to leave his YouTube channel, his Instagram, and everything. My friend, just the last question before we go. How is the best way for the people to contact you? If somebody wants to go for a ride or want to send you a message, what is the best way for the people to come and in contact with you?
Probably Instagram. I'm trying to get back on the face. I need to get on Facebook more. I haven't really been on as much, but I,
Mhm.
I want to try and get on there and actually start a Buckeye Lake,
You have to
group.
start
I was
it because
talking to somebody.
YouTube, Facebook, you can say yeah or nine or no, but Facebook is always where is the groups, where is all
Yeah.
the people, the community. If you are a skateboarder, you're going to find these people there. Then you're going to be specific to the people who love skateboards, electric skateboard. Here in Instagram, you're going to be a big mix of everything. That's why is sometimes it's difficult for the people to oh, that is skateboards, not for me. I'm a one wheeler. Oh, I'm a skateboarder. That is a one wheeler. That's why if you go specific to the what you are doing, sometimes it's better Facebook because you're going to find all the groups. Maybe in close to you, my friend. In Facebook, there
Hmm.
is guys riding or groups close to you. We never know. You just have
Yeah.
to try it. And oh, and if you are in Instagram, you can make the posts direct to Facebook. You don't have to do
Hmm.
two times. You just make the two together, and you're going to have automatic in Facebook. Then you just have one time to post it.
Yeah.
Simple, my
That's.
friend.
I just need to get on there and join some groups and set a group
Yeah, my
and
friend.
keep on
The
doing it.
beginning
Yeah.
is difficult, but then you have your group with your types, with the people who love you, with the people. It's not 3,000 is 200, but then you have 200 riders that love you. You don't need 10,000, you need good riders. I don't need to
Hmm.
have 3,000 in one group. Nobody, I prefer to have 100, and this 100, they are perfect and actives.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
my friend.
Hell,
Uh,
everybody, come on out. Everybody can come on out. Let's get 1,000 people. Let's set a record. Let's set
yeah,
a Guinness Book World Record, largest PEV group ride right here in Buckeye Lake, Ohio.
my friends, like he told, come to this event. Later on, he's going to send me something, and I'm going to post the links from the event. And if you have the chance to go and visit them, please do it. I think it's going to be with lots of love and made for the community. Thank you so much, my
100%.
friend, for coming. Huh?